Life often reminds us that the past is already written and the future is still unknown, leaving the present moment as the only thing we truly have. Yet actually, living with that awareness is far from easy. Even when we understand that we shouldn't dwell on what has already happened or stress about what hasn't happened yet, our minds refuse to stay still. They wander, they question, they replay, and they create endless loops of doubt filled with what if and if only thoughts that trap us in cycles of overthinking. Instead of finding peace, we get stuck analyzing every detail, every possibility, and every outcome until we feel mentally exhausted and emotionally drained. The real issue is not a lack of ability, opportunity, or resources. It is the constant noise inside our own heads that holds us back. Overthinking creates an invisible barrier that feels like productivity but is actually paralysis, because the more we think, the less we act. We replay conversations, questioning what we said or what we should have said, trying to decode hidden meanings in other people's words, and imagining scenarios that may never even happen. We hesitate before making even the smallest decisions, worrying about making mistakes, being judged, or failing. And in that hesitation, we lose momentum. The truth is, overthinking does not lead to better choices. It leads to no choices at all. It convinces us that we are being careful or intelligent, but in reality, we are simply avoiding risk and delaying action. It disguises fear as logic, making us believe that we just need more time, more clarity, or more preparation before we begin, when in fact, that perfect moment never arrives. People who move forward in life are not the ones who sit and analyze endlessly. They are the ones who take action despite uncertainty, who make mistakes, learn from them, and keep going. Meanwhile, overthinkers remain stuck, trapped in doubt, constantly waiting for reassurance that never comes. To break free from this cycle, two things become essential: making decisions quickly and taking action before hesitation grows stronger. When you give yourself a limited amount of time to decide, you prevent your mind from spiraling into endless doubt, because the longer you think, the more confusion and fear begin to take over. Accepting that you will never have complete information or absolute certainty is key, because confidence is not built by waiting, it is built by doing. Taking action shifts your focus from thinking to experiencing, from imagining outcomes to actually creating them. The moment you act, you interrupt the cycle of overthinking and replace it with movement, and movement creates progress. Whether it is sending a message, starting a project, making a decision, or doing something that feels uncomfortable, action reduces fear while hesitation feeds it. Overthinking is fueled by a lack of trust in yourself, a belief that you are not ready or capable enough to handle what might go wrong. So you try to predict every possible outcome in order to protect yourself from failure or embarrassment. But no amount of thinking can guarantee success or eliminate uncertainty, and waiting for complete confidence only keeps you stuck. At some point, you have to trust that you will figure things out as you go, that even if things don't go as planned, you will adapt, learn, and grow stronger. The most successful people are not those who always make perfect decisions. They are those who take imperfect action, face challenges, and continue moving forward regardless of setbacks. They understand that failure is not something to fear, but something to learn from, and that progress comes from experience, not from endless preparation. Overthinking is simply a habit, a pattern your mind has repeated so often that it feels automatic. But like any habit, it can be changed with conscious effort. It starts with making a different choice, to stop feeding doubt and start choosing action instead. Instead of waiting for the right time, you create it by starting now. Instead of over-analyzing every step, you take the first step and adjust along the way. Instead of seeking certainty, you accept uncertainty as part of growth. Every action you take builds confidence, while every moment of hesitation strengthens fear. So rather than staying trapped in your thoughts, step into the real world and do something, no matter how small, because clarity comes from movement, not from thinking. You don't need a perfect plan, more time, or complete assurance. You need to begin. Make the decision, take the risk, and trust yourself enough to handle whatever comes next, because nothing in your life will change until you decide to move forward and take control.